up and down the stairs.
Yeah. Oh my God!
There's a whole bunch of little ones.
How do you know which ones are turnips?
They're the ones with the ends sticking up out of the ground. Like you'd see purple out of the ground, then you'll find it.
I pulled one!
Yeah, we grew carrots and beans, cabbage.
Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts, and Girl Scouts from the surrounding 3 parish area harvested almost 3,000 pounds of fresh turnips and mustard greens from the grounds of the Lamar Dixon Expo Center and donated them to the Greater Baton Rouge Food Bank. Ascension Parish Recreation employee Richard Gotro approached Parish President Tommy Martinez with the idea of donating the harvested vegetables and received his full support.
Last year, Mr. Mike Bourgeois, I believe his name is, he had planted some. And he didn't really have much ground to work with. He kind of worked the edges of the park, the field. And over the summer, we plowed all this up and we had lots and lots of good ground to put it. So that's what I did. I knew we were gonna have way too many turnips, and I spoke to the Boy Scouts a few weeks ago.
And asked me if the Boy Scouts would like to dig up the turnips and donate them to an organization. He had already given away as many turnips as he could. So I asked Miss Cassie Campbell, she's here today, and she called the Baton Rouge Food Bank, and they said that they would take all the turnips we could dig up. And we just put the rest of the plan in place, and everybody showed up.
Well, we were contacted by a group of Boy Scouts about their effort to harvest some turnips to facilitate and feed the hungry in our area. We were contacted, we followed up with them and came in to see what we could do to help.
Be a truckload of turnips, I can assure you, and there's still plenty out here. And it's just a good quality of life thing. The kids are enjoying it, the people that's going to eat it's going to enjoy it, and Richard enjoyed planting it. So it's just from start to finish, it's just been a good experience for everyone.
Scouts from the Estruma Area Council Cypress District, which includes Ascension, St. James, and Iberville parishes, converged on the grounds just after noon to unearth the vegetables from the rich, dark soil.
I was talking to the gentleman at the food bank a few minutes ago. He said it's unbelievable what fresh vegetables do for the people that they supply food to. They don't get it very often. They say it's like a rush that they get whenever people find out that they got the fresh vegetables in there. So it'll have a big impact for the people around in the greater East Baton Rouge Parish area with the food bank supplies. We got several hundred pounds of turnips out here, so for the people who enjoy turnips, they're going to have a good time with this.
Well, this fresh produce will go into our warehouse facility where it'll be sorted into smaller containers so that we can distribute it to the poor in our area. Well, we have a refrigeration and cooler capacity to be able to take this type of produce and keep it so it'll last for a few more days and keep its freshness before we can distribute it.
Did you pull that turnip?
Yes, I did. It was actually really hard at first to find them, but whenever you just saw a really big piece of pink, you can actually find a big piece of turnip.
So tell me about the turnips. Have they looked good?
Well, I wouldn't eat it right now because you can't get sick.
And if you, with all these turnips, do you think you're going to be helping a lot of people with them?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think this would be good to help other people eat and be healthy and strong.
Okay. And are you having fun?
Yes, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm sure everybody else is too.
Having those guys come out here and letting them understand and making sure that they get the bigger picture of what they're doing will mean a lot to them later on in life. It's part of the education that they get as a scout in knowing what community service is and knowing that it's not just about taking, it's about giving back to people. And the little bit that you can do, coming out here, spending a couple of hours picking some vegetables and talking to them about what the impact that's going to have on people that don't get this type of food or don't get to eat very much at all. Once they get the understanding of what that is, it'll have a big impact on them. It's all a part of making that well-rounded person that we need so much in society today. That's going to mean a lot.
They're all having fun. They're jumping to it. It's for a good cause. They know why they're picking. I'd like to go back to what the president said in Richard. It's a community, a parish effort. Thank you, Richard, and all you guys for what y'all have done. I want to thank the scouts, the scout leaders, and it's for a good cause. And like President Morton said, we probably have an 18-wheeler full if we pick everything out here.
The boys are taken to it because their parents are involved. The reason why we see so many people here today is because the parents are involved, and I think the parents try to lead by example. And so when boys see parents doing it, well, then that encourages them to do it, and we're just trying to pay it forward.
Michael Manning, president and CEO with the Greater Baton Rouge Food Bank, said the Scouts gathered 2,990 pounds of vegetables, which equates to approximately 2,300 meals, all harvested from the grounds at the Lamar Dixon Expo Center.
If you look at Lamar Dixon today, you here today, you look what's happening. We got these scouts out here. They also had something in the Y building for the scouts. There's model airplanes, people are flying them. There's a gun show going on. There's just several things, archery going on. There's just, in any one day on the weekends, we may have 5 or 6 events going on at one time, all good quality of life type of things.
This is a great piece of land, and I'm so thankful that the parish government has made this accessible to Boy Scouts of America. Before the parish purchased the Lamar Dixon property, we were concerned that we weren't going to have a place close to home that we could bring boys camping. And actually with Cub Scouts, not only did we bring Cub Scouts camping, but we invite the whole family. So this is broader than just Cub Scouts or Boy Scouts. This is families coming together, and this is a great piece of property. I'm very thankful to the parish government for providing this for our use.